mean, Public Allies changed my life. It brought me to a city that became my home. Because I moved to Milwaukee as a public ally, I was able to learn about the history of Milwaukee, and not just the history of one place, but the entire city, and how the cities come together for great social change and movements, and how we still have running space to do that. So I don't know if I would have stayed in Milwaukee if I came for a different reason, but it helped me fall in love with Milwaukee and made me feel a part of a community that is bigger than just me.
Yeah, I mean, I think allies taught me that it's okay to fail. I learned how to fail during my ally year. I made lots of mistakes, and our team service project was a little bit of a wonk. It didn't quite turn out as we had hoped. And we're still here today, 15 years later. We all have careers, we're all living our best lives. So it taught me that it was okay to fail, it was okay to take risks, it was okay to make mistakes, and just keep persevering. Another lesson, perseverance.
Before coming to Public Allies, I felt, okay, to be a leader, you gotta be strong. You always gotta be ahead of everybody else. You have to make sure that you're in control. And you always have to make sure that you're the main person that's confident in telling people what to do. And when I came into Public Allies with, again, these 30 individuals, I finally realized, no, you don't have to lead as other people expect you to lead. You can still nurture and be a leader. You can still listen and be a leader. And more importantly, you can still follow others and be a leader. Matter of fact, that's one of the best things about allies, is the fact that to be an actual leader, you gotta continuously learn and be open to learning.
I feel like PA has really shaped me in a big way with who I am. The way in which I think about equity and inclusion, and how it becomes something that I live. And it's not just something I do at work Monday through Friday. It's definitely a part of my life throughout. It gave me another lens in which to look at the world, to really understand systems, and but then how do we dismantle those systems? And then just personally, I have to learn to be really honest with myself, learn to be reflective, and learn how to accept true feedback and how to apply it.
Public Allies made me a better listener. I think I grew up feeling like I had a strong moral compass and saw the world very much so black and white. And if you didn't see it my way, I'm like, well, then I can convince you. Let's, figure this out. And it made me just take the time to stop and recognize that everybody has something to give and contribute, and there's truth to what people bring, even if it's not your truth, which I don't know if I would have learned that somewhere.
I don't think I would be here in this position and where I am right now, and not only teaching art education, but using my art to empower others. Now I not only teach art, but I'm also a part of an affinity group that works with creating banners for protests, for marches on immigrant rights and labor rights.
Milwaukee has its own special set of issues, and I believe that Public Allies really can contribute to expanding the diversity of leadership in the city. We need representation across the board, not just in certain issues. So really developing those individuals that are going to contribute to the different social issues and the different ills that plague the city, then I think it's a lot better for everybody.
When I think about my time at Public Allies, I think it really helped shape me in getting a better understanding of myself. I know the most hated term there is like trust the process, which is a fully loaded thing, but I think for me and the way I internalized it is believing in yourself is also trusting the process. And so I think for me that's the biggest takeaway, is that I had to trust the process, which was believing in myself.
My name is Rob Randolph.
My name is Brahma, and we work for Urban Misadventures, and we're the producers of this video.
One of the phrases that you'll hear a lot is trust the process, and it becomes so cliche and you get pissed off when you hear it, especially during the actual Public Ally year, but it really resonated with me, and it still resonates with me, and it's something that I think about when I'm going through life, and things don't always necessarily go your way, but if you trust the process, you'll eventually get to whatever goal you set.
The way Public Allies has impacted me is by just opening my eyes and making me more aware of all the issues we have in our society, and the work that we need to do as individuals every day. It's nonstop, and to be a social justice fighter, you have to, it's almost like a lifestyle. You can't let certain things slide, and just being an advocate for these communities that are going through it,
We're trying to be intersectional, so that means that if I'm fighting for a cause, I should be connected with somebody that's fighting for a different cause, and making sure that we're able to keep that network strong, to be able to help each other out and moving things along and bettering the city as a whole.